It's Friday night, and you know what that means. We're live this week, pal, with less than 48 hours to go until AEW All Out. So will they add more matches to that card? Yes. Yes, they did. But anyway, I'm John Retton with my review of AEW Rampage. Let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments, please. JR Excalibur, Jericho Anderson, and Don Callis on commentary for the first match. And I wrote down, it is like they are trying to kill the fucking ratings. Don Scarlet Fever NDA Callis is on commentary, and Jericho Anderson, who, look, Chris Jericho, the Grand Wizard himself, actually used to be pretty entertained on commentary. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Now he's just a screeching old man that likes to yell at clouds. And Don Callis adds nothing to anything, not even human life. When he's gone, nobody will miss him, not even his extended family. So what's the first match? Best friends with Danhausen briefly taking on Hangman and Dark Order. It's a trio semifinal match. Boy, this trios tournament, I understand why they're doing it. I understand why they're introducing trios championships, so the elite can have championships, because the Bucks got all upset because FTR got cheered more than them and said, hey, we want to team with Kenny and have trios titles. We don't want to be smart and actually put over a really good tag team. I mean, it was all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drink. Wait, no, that was something else. Danhausen curses and Hangman and gets tossed. And speaking of tossed, I tossed this match out right away because it was comedy and bullshit. And look, there are some of these guys that can work, but I don't like these acts. Hangman is totally cooled off. Roll up, 1, 2, 3. Taylor got pinned. So at least the least talented of the trio got pinned. Trent looked like he was about to just snap and kill everybody. And that means we're going to get more elite bullshit. My all-out predictions, by the way, will be coming up shortly after this review, just so you know. So I'll save my full thoughts for that. So a brief package on Tomohiro Ishii and Eddie Kingston, which will be on the pre-show. One of at least 3 matches on the pre-show. Phoenix with Alex Abrahantes took on Blake Christian. Good on Blake Christian. Glad he's been being featured more. Good talent, good young talent. He'll get better. He got in a few shots, but Phoenix just showed off what he can do. And when he doesn't crash and burn, he's really spectacular. So he ends up hitting some kind of driver, 1, 2, 3, and there you go. Lexi Nair tries to talk to Hook, but then the former 2.0 interrupt. I don't like either of them. I'm glad that I'm glad for 2 guys that just got shafted in WWE. I mean, they honestly did. They at least get more TV time, but now their gimmicks, it's just overly ridiculous. It's not good. It's like Grease 2 if Grease 2 was directed by a sea cucumber. So great on them for getting TV time, but I'm over them now. I'm fucking over them. Orton and Ruby Soho took on Sammy and Ty. Again, it's a title eliminator match because Sammy and Ty are the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. And yes, this match did happen on Rampage a number of weeks ago. Maybe a couple weeks ago. I don't really care. According to some people there live, the crowd was chanting, fuck you, Sammy. Yeah, Sammy really should fuck off, quite frankly, because now it's gotten to the point where he can do spectacular shit and he doesn't mean anything. It is bold of AEW to assume that I'm going to care about anything Sammy and Ty are involved in. Remember when Ruby had momentum about a year ago? Really good fucking times. Roll up, 1, 2, 3. Second match of the evening that had a roll up. Good job. Then we get a lot of talking. Callis interrupts Hangman to Dark Order. Should Lexi have, maybe brought pepper spray to take care of him? Oh, he had sunglasses. He wears the sunglasses at night so we don't see the fearful cowardice in his eyes. And then Jade and Athena have a sit down. Okay. So in the next thing, we have Shivani interviewing Swerve in Our Glory, and he claimed, "Scissor me, daddy ass" is a new shirt. That's what I took away from this. FTR comes out to a big pop, same with Wardlow. All about the 6-man tag on Monday, or Sunday rather. God, if it was on Monday, that'd be even more ridiculous to have a pay-per-view on a holiday, but at least it's a holiday weekend, so people that don't have to work will be fine on Monday. Those who do have to work, they will be pretty much going straight to work if they work Monday morning. So Sabin and Shelley, Lethal and Co. show up. The Motor City Machine Guns briefly talk and heal it up because they're from Detroit, Michigan. And then Dutt mentions Dax's kid. And the fact that Dutt is talking about somebody that he is about the same height as is absolutely hilarious. This is fine. At least it's a way to slam some promos in and try to juice things up a little bit. And then Ricky locked the factory in their locker room. Kind of makes sense. It would be difficult to lock them in anything that wasn't a locker room. It's a locker room, as it were. Then Ricky and QT battle to the ring, and we have a match that I mean, I guess it was fine. QT can do the moves. He's not interesting. The factory stuff is shit. Eventually, there was one point where Ricky hit his neck and seemed like he hurt it, and hopefully he was just selling. Big superplex spot before the break was done. And I know it was a live show, but good timing there. The factory gets back out somehow. Maybe they broke the door down. He just ripped the door off its hinges. And Nick Camarado hands QT his watch, his gold watch for his retirement, seemingly. And he misses hitting the watch, tries to get his feet on the rope for a roll-up, but gets caught. Then we get the cutter out of nowhere for 2, and then we get Rochambeau 1, 2, 3. And then Hobbs comes down, they have a brief brawl, and the referees come in, and we'll see you this Sunday for the Royal Rumble. And then Danielson comes out to confront Jericho. They stare each other down, and that's it. That's it for Rampage. There you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.